Hello, friends. Well, we are bringing you another wonderful book from our book club, and we're going to tell you all about it. Look at this. Look at those emeralds. Look at that jewelry. Unbelievable. I mean, what's nicer than getting a surprise gift on Valentine's Day than an unexpected piece of jewelry? My name is Debi Catenacci, and I'm with Dare to Be Curious, and I'm here with my co-host,
Sherrill. I am wearing a Victorian piece with earrings.
I just love the detail on it.
Aren't they pretty? From an antique dealer. They were a Valentine's Day gift many years ago from my beloved late husband. And he surprised me because he didn't usually do that. So you never know.
You never know.
And it doesn't just have to be from your grandmother or your great-grandmother, the jewelry comes. I've been gifted family heirlooms from dear friends who didn't have a daughter or a granddaughter to give it to.
Right, because your family doesn't have to be the DNA family.
Exactly.
It could be.
Exactly. It's the family you choose.
Yes.
They choose you.
Absolutely.
And every time I wear this jewelry and this, I think about them. And so when you're wearing the jewelry, it makes you go back to that moment that it was given to you. And I can remember my beloved former mother-in-law, my beloved mother-in-law, I'm sorry. My husband's grandmother had wonderful jet jewelry. I mean,
wow.
Wonderful. I mean, the wonderful jet pieces. And I know Mama thought, oh, nobody would ever want those. It was like, I would have taken those in a heartbeat. Do not throw out anything. Don't think, oh, nobody's going to want them. Trust me, there will be among your children or your nieces, there will be the girl that says, I would cherish this forever.
Right. It might be your grandbaby. It could be the next
grandniece. It could be a niece. It could be anybody in the family or a beloved godchild.
Right.
But jewelry is so personal, and you've worn it, and when they wear it, they'll think of you.
Yes, it has the energy of the owner.
It does. And I love that. Thank you that you selected Danielle still, because I have to may I tell this funny story?
Yes,
okay.
Please do.
As a writer, my children were never terribly impressed by this, but one day I was listening to my younger son, and he was talking to a friend, and he was maybe 13 at the time, and the friend was saying, I heard her talking that your mom's, a writer, and she's got all these books, and is that right? And Michael said, really? You don't know who my mother is? He said, oh, no, what do you mean? He said, oh, my mom's really Danielle Steele. Now, first of all, I didn't think a 13-year-old boy even knew who Danielle Steele might be. And the fact that my son was then making me Danielle Steele. Thank you, Michael. Mom loves you. But I called him gently out into the hallway, and I said, Mike. And he's laughing hysterically. He says, he believes me that you're really Danielle Steele. So, yeah, I wish she's a
what a writer.
What a writer, and
Decades.
She's so prolific. I mean, her books always intrigue you. And this one is particularly interesting, I thought, because of the tie to the jewelry and the history and the family. She nails it.
She nails it. And she talks about, we're not going to give anything away, because you have to read the book. But she talks about a safety deposit box and a woman who had jewelry and photographs and other wonderful things from her life, basically telling her life story. And it's just amazing how all these pieces of jewelry that someone collects in their life, they are little treasures.
They are.
And Sherrill and I, you know that we mentioned before that we've started our favorite things. And one of our favorite things, besides the book, of course, is that we have like this little, it's kind of like a treasure box, but it's almost
a treasure box.
It's like a piece of jewelry in itself. It's just lovely. And it's a nice way to put items in that you may have received that maybe you're not wearing, but you want to keep them because you want to preserve the heritage, preserve the heirloom for either the next generation or the following. And how nice would it be to receive a jeweled box
It is
with
like a
jewelry
in it.
and say, you know, your great grandmother or your great aunt wore this, and now it's being passed to you because you like the color, you appreciate the, you know, the technique that was used to make this piece, like this beautiful necklace you have on.
Thank you. It is a
So it is exciting to have like a treasure box, a jeweled box.
It is. It's a treasure box. Plus, it looks beautiful on your dressing table.
Yeah, it's so elegant.
Goes with any bedroom, right? Decor.
Makes you happy. It's one of those happy places.
It does. So we really highly recommend this book. It's a great little read for. That's why we call it a Big, Bigger, Biggest Life.
Yes.
Because you can have it all.
So cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.